mute, unmute one, or press the on button. Channel one. Yes. Amy. Yeah, Amy. Amy. Are they going to clean the house first? So we can see how it looks like tomorrow.
If you could all please take a seat, the opening ceremony will begin shortly.
All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Felix Peng, and I'm a senior from Waikea High School on the Big Island of Hawaii.
My name is Benjamin Pappas. I'm also a senior at Waikea High School.
We would like to welcome you to the 60th Hawaii State Science and Engineering Fair. Can we get a round of applause for the Hawaii Academy of Science and the organizers who have worked so hard to make every year a success? I have participated in Hawaii Academy of Science events for 6 years, and one of the greatest opportunities that it has provided me is the opportunity to meet new people and make new friends that I still keep in touch with, that share my interest, be it for the problem that I look to solve in my experiments, or for science in general. And also, Science Fair provides you the opportunity to go on trips and to have new experiences with your friends as well.
I really feel that I've grown over the 6 years I've been involved with Science Fair. With this being my 4th year at the state competition, I can really look back and see how far I've come. To prove this point, I want to show you a picture of my intermediate years. As you can see, I was one cool-looking kid. Little did I know how strange it was to wear a fanny pack for the entire Science Fair trip. The entire trip. On a serious note, Science Fair has not only helped with my sense of what's socially acceptable, but has also really helped with my confidence. The ability to interact and communicate with other people is key in life, and I can't thank Science Fair enough for this skill. Because of Science Fair, my confidence in talking to others has skyrocketed. Whether it's presenting a project in a class or in an interview for a college scholarship, I definitely notice I don't panic as much. Speaking in front of an audience has become more second nature, and 6 years ago, I could never imagine speaking in front of an audience this big. My experience with Science Fair has influenced me to become more confident, more curious about the world around us, and genuinely interested in the ideas and works of other people.
In 7th grade, I made it to the State Science Fair for the first time, and I actually won an award. That really motivated me to try harder the next year, and so in 8th grade, I did even better. By 9th grade, however, I'd become content with where I was. I hit a plateau that year, and all that complacency led to a poor showing the very next year in 10th grade. I learned an important lesson that year. Don't take it for granted. Always strive to improve, always work harder, and always give it your all. Don't waste a year to learn my lesson. I used my failure that year as a motivation to work harder during 11th grade, and I made it all the way to ICEF, which, as many of you know, is the next step for senior research. It was an amazing experience, and it really inspired me to work even harder this year. My journey with Science Fair started 6 years ago. For some of you, you have that many more years left. For many of you, a lot less than that. Don't take this week's experiences for granted. Embrace it, appreciate it, and get ready to work even harder next year.
Not only has Science Fair allowed me to grow, Science Fair has given me a lot of memories that I look back on fondly. From the perspective of someone who hasn't done Science Fair sometimes has a connotation of being purely academic and all work. But let me tell you, this is not true at all. Some of my best memories of high school have come from my experiences in Science Fair at both the district and state level. I can remember playing cards in the hallway of Ala Moana Hotel, as well as making friends with the people around me during the judging session. Simply asking them about their project led to becoming friends over several years, with each year sort of like a reunion. Looking forward to seeing these friends each year made me work harder to ensure I was going to states. With Felix being the one who got me started on high school Science Fair, this became especially true after all our friends started doing it. It pushed me to continue to do science fair because I knew that not only was it an amazing opportunity, but that I would always have a great time at both the district and state science fair.
This fall, I will be attending Northwestern University and majoring in industrial engineering.
This fall, I will be attending the University of Hawaii at Manoa. I've been fortunate enough to have been accepted into the Doctor Medicine Early Acceptance Program, where I plan to major in biology and minor in communications. With my dream of being a practitioner, I want you to know that what you do in science fair doesn't dictate what you do in your future. Science fair is a great way to explore the topics that interest you, but more importantly, it's about learning the investigative process that is a part of every career.
And now, before we go off to present, just remember a few things. Be confident. Nobody knows your project like you do. You put in the time and the effort, so let it show today. What you have done and what you will present today, it all has an impact on our world, no matter how big or small the problem you are addressing may seem today. And so tomorrow, when we find out our results, if you're happy with how you did, if you did well, let me be the first to congratulate you. If it didn't quite go your way, don't be discouraged. If there's anything you take from this, let it be my own lesson, that setbacks don't determine the final outcome.
I would like to finish by saying that science fair has a lot of opportunities, but you have to go out there and take it. All of you made it to this point, so don't take yourself too seriously and go out there and have some fun. Aloha, and best of luck to all the participants today. Thank you.
Okay guys, now is the time for students to go to their projects. This time there's only judges and students in this building. Teachers can go upstairs to room 311 for their teacher workshop. Thank you.